So the first question is, suppose you have a player and a bunch of enemies, and you only want to collision happens between player and enemies, and there should not be any collision between enemies and enemies. How would you solve this problem? Okay, it's a very simple task. So I will assign different layers to player and enemy, and I will just go to and choose the player layer for player and enemy layer for enemy, and I will just go to the edit inside Unity and go to project setting. After that I will go to physics. Here I will find a collision matrix option where I can check and uncheck the collision between each layer. So I will just go to the enemy layer and will uncheck it, like the enemy layer with itself. I will uncheck that box. This ensures that enemies won't collide with each other, and I will use script to handle on collision enter, like implement collision handling in the script using on collision enter or other collision related methods. These methods will be only triggered for collision between the specific layer like player and enemy layer. Or I can check like which I will just check the game object which have the particular script which the player game object have, and I will just check that the game object which have that script is colliding with the enemy game object or not. That's also a solution. And for the next question is, what is the next question? What is rigid body and what are the different types of rigid body? So in Unity, rigid body is a component that allows the game object to be influenced by physics, and there are three types of rigid body: static, dynamic and kinematic. So static is like game objects with a static rigid body doesn't respond to physics, like they are fixed to in a certain place and they don't move or react to forces. And dynamic is like dynamic rigid body responds to physics. They can be moved by forces or collide with other objects or fall with the gravity. And the next is kinematic. Kinematic rigid bodies are similar to dynamic ones but are not affected by external forces. They are typically moved through scripts rather than like physics forces like gravity and all. That's it. Thank you.